messages with Julie, and I'm in another location. So, oops, I turned the wrong way. I don't know how this works. I wouldn't have been a good weather girl. Here's our peaceful pet tree. We haven't seen this in weeks now.
No.
Yeah. So I put it up today in this location. We have two new leaves, Roxy and Sunny. That was from last week. Sunny had passed over, and Roxy was still in her body, and she had some trauma that we cleared. And some misidentification that she had too. And yeah, so I have like I hit my head, so now I feel what the animals feel, I hear them, and then we talk. But in order to feel more grounded and focused, I wear these hats. So just something on my head, on my crown. So today it felt good to have this. This is actually a swim cover up. To have this on to this hood and then the hat on there. So that's why I look like this right now, because it's what's comfortable. Anyway, so and I know, yep, like all of us, I got to get used to not explaining so much. It's like, oh, I don't want you to think I'm weird, so let me explain this. I'm weird anyway. Okay, I gotta adjust. So Roxy, she had some padding on her hips, right? Like me, she has some extra padding, but you could feel the ribs. She just, and she could still run like the wind and just hop and jump up on end tables. But I said to her, I said, "You're cute," and she says, "I'm not cute, I'm chubby." And I said, well, okay. So like, because she's been told she's chubby, she can't be cute. She had misidentified that they're mutually exclusive. And by the way, her person happens to look good in yoga pants. Okay, so it's like, I don't know if her person works out or not, but she looks good in yoga pants. So I said, well, Roxy, I said, I'm chubby and I'm cute as hell. So chubby doesn't have anything to do with being cute or not being cute. And she said, oh, okay, I'm cute. So that's not like a trauma. It's more of a misidentification and a projection from humans onto the animals that, we have in our society that, if you're chubby, you're not pretty, so she had received that somehow. So when she was told she was pretty, she was like, I'm not pretty. Well, you're cute. No, I'm not, I'm chubby. I'm not cute. And she switched it like that. They're easier to change that programming than humans. She just right away went with like, oh, I'm cute. I'm like, yes, you are. And she is cute and she is chubby. She's both, and she is pretty and she is smart. So I wanted, to mention that anyway, so we went through things like that. And one thing, the construction workers were out in front, laying pavement, making pavement. And of course they were on the lawn, and, they're not supposed to be on the front lawn. And I said, well, it's, construction workers, and I made the comment, who doesn't like construction workers? And Roxy was like, I don't. And it's like, okay, all right. She doesn't see the construction workers the same as I did. So the topic for today was going to be this trachea collapse. Okay. Your trachea is here. And so it is on your animals, right? Trachea, right? And again, I'm not a vet. I'm not a trainer. Okay. But we can look up trachea. It's right here. Okay. And in the small breeds, the toy breeds, when they're bred down like that, there's special problems they have. One of them is teeth. The teeth are, they don't want to stay in, and there's problems with the teeth more than the large dogs. The other one is the trachea. They get trachea collapse. My Mugsy was a Papillon, purebred, so treated well, no trauma, no, nasty stuff. He would cough when he would drink water. He would cough. And what he was doing is forcing the trachea back open.
Hi.
Now, Holly's been going through some stuff with her own body in the last month, and she's had similar coughs. She's trying to open it back up. But this, so, I'm brought the collars, okay? And I would have collars on to have their tags on. Hey there, Callie. Cal. She said, I didn't get any sleep last night. She was like, I did not get any sleep. What were you doing last night? I was busy. Busy what? Just busy. There's stuff going on here and I got to tend to it. Okay, what kind of stuff? I can't tell you right now because I'm busy. Okay, Callie. That does sound like Callie. So I was, on our dogs, I was talking about, no, I'm not talking about the cats for trachea collapse. This was dogs. I don't know. Cats may get it too. I just don't have knowledge. Okay. I don't know one way or another, but I know. So collars on the small dogs, fine for having their tags or whatever, but we don't want to be having their leash pulling them around on that because they already are predisposed. What's the word? Predisposed. Thank you, brain. It like got stuck, like a tape getting stuck. They're predisposed to having this collapse anyway. And they have to cough to open it up. Now you won't notice it till they get closer to old age. And the vets will concur with this, that certain breeds get trachea collapse. Okay, so what you want your harness, and some of them are smaller, they have less fabric than this, but a lot of them have the plastic clippy thing. And I know, I get it. And the biggest part goes towards their neck. Because they're usually thinner in the back. They're the opposite of us. Humans, big butt, small shoulders. Dogs, big shoulders, small butt. And then sometimes there's a ring here, which is great because that's right here on the dog and they're easier to manage. There's usually rings. This would be on the back. This would be on the back of the dog right here. That's fine too, because they're not being trachea collapsed. Now they can't get out of these because most of them are Houdini, especially the toy breeds. Okay. Front legs go through here. So you do have to, when you put it on them, you do have to get down there. Some of the toy breeds will, get down on the floor. Some of the toy breeds will walk into it for you. You can train them to do that. It's kind of helped me out here. Chico, for the last 9 months of his life, just wore this nonstop because he was biting. He couldn't see. So when we tried to put it on, he would nip. So he just wore this. Wasn't any worse for the wear with that. Like, I don't know, you got to watch that it's not too tight or too loose, etc. Okay, so that's my soapbox. These are for decoration with your toy breeds. These are for decoration. Right. Okay.
Callie, you want to come and talk to us?
She said, I'm busy. Okay. Oscar, is Oscar out? Oscar?
I think he's asleep. I don't know where he is.
Oh yeah, he just said, I sleepy so much now. Oscar's on medication recently. Short term, I think. So yeah, he's on medication that would make him like he's drunk. Like, oh.
He's sleeping so much now. He sleeps all the time, no matter what.
But now it's more like that drunken feel, like, oh, if I get up, if I could, but that they want him to heal.
Would you
so.
like to see how busy we are and what we're doing? Because
Sure,
yeah,
sure, YouTube. Callie, what are you doing?
stinking up my sandals.
I'm busy. She still is like, I'm busy. Are you with what? With the shoes? With the energy? Oh, okay. Is your tail is tapping? Is that because we're talking? She said, yeah, but you're stupid. Okay. She has a little bit of an edge to her, that being, just a little.
Just a bit.
Just a little, but she seems healthy. She seems healthy when compared to when we first met her, and she was like, I just want to leave this earth.
She has been letting me kiss the shit out of her lately.
Oh.
And this morning when I was here, I kissed her a little bit and she wasn't too thrilled, and she like whined a little bit, but she took it.
She allowed it.
She allowed it. And it was like Elwood kissing.
Wow. So she's come, that's a big transition from when we first met Callie, and she was like, fuck off, everybody. And now she's like, okay, I'm gonna, whatever she's doing with your shoes.
She's putting her stink on my shoes.
Was she the
because
one
they
that yeah, they stink like your cats.
Yeah, they smell like Elwood and Leo and Aria. So she is, every day she lays on my shoes when I'm here.
And she gets these pheromones from the neck on them.
Yeah.
To say Callie was here. Callie,
Yep.
Callie's number one. Okay, so Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come to a landing place. So
it's simple. Just a coffee. Decaf, half calf, cloud roast. I'll just do water then. Artisanal water.
Taking a picture of that guy.
One simple. Get unlimited data.
Because I swear to God, that was the guy that
there you go. I just muted Holly's television, whatever's going on over at her relatives. So, okay, how was this week? What happened this week? We're still recording.
Oh yeah, so both Farley and Cassidy got groomed this week. They went to the groomer.
Uh-huh.
So they liked it. They're both cute as hell again. See? There you go.
Yeah, look at all clean, no saliva in the hair around the mouth.
Yeah. All clean. So yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah, and Cassidy's like, it was great.
So
Was it the same groomer?
so since they both went in at the same time, they each had their own groomer at this time.
Did Cassidy have her favorite groomer?
You know, I don't know. I didn't ask who did it.
But Cassidy did say it was great. Okay, Cassidy, what else? When you got groomed, yep, she's showing me the blow dryers and everything. Yep, when you got groomed, was it same lady? She said yes.
Okay.
Okay. She said yes, that you like, yes. Sometimes same. Yeah, sometimes you get the same lady. Okay. Or guy. I don't know. Was it a lady or man? Man. Okay. All right. Because I know in the back, sometimes they have different people doing different things that we as customers never know.
Right.
Yeah, but
Like-
did she get as many treats? Maybe she didn't like it as much because she didn't get as many treats.
Cassidy, did you get treats? Yes, I got treats. I got treats from the guy. Okay. The guy at the groomer. Okay.
I've been giving her a lot of treats. Maybe she's thinking of me.
Cassidy, are you thinking of Patrick giving you treats? No. When you told me the guy gave you a lot of treats, is it? No, she said no. First she
Okay.
said, yes, please, because I said Patrick and treats. And she's like, yes, please. And then I had her read like the guy, and she was like, nope, she wasn't talking about you. She was talking about at the groomer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure Farley got a different groomer because she came out and I never saw that groomer before. So I think Farley got a different one this time.
Okay. He said, yeah, I got groomed. I said, was it the same person? He said, no. And then he said, I didn't get as many treats as before, as used to, as he's used to, or as before. Yeah. Got it.
He doesn't need more treats. He needs to lose some weight.
Is he going to be labeled chubby also soon?
No.
No. He could run it off.
I just noticed after the grooming, I was like, that's not off bird. You got a little weight going on there.
Got a little padding. Yeah, he's got a little padding going.
Yeah.
There's a
And
little
it's
padding on those ribs.
It's getting harder to pick them up.
Oh yeah, an extra 5 pounds or so, huh?
It might be, yeah. So no concerns, but I think he's got to cut down on his treats.
Or get a low-cal treat.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard the word come out of the device. Yes, you did. Sorry, babe. Yes, that's right. He said, we're discussing what I'm gonna eat. That's right. We are discussing what you're gonna eat.
Yeah. So they're both on new treats now that I found.
Mhm.
It says made with human grade ingredients.
Human grade versus animal grade.
Yeah, it says human grade ingredients dog treats. Which means I'm not gonna try it though.
No,
No, I'm not gonna try it.
I've
Now,
tried to.
does human grade mean that there's pieces of human in it?
No, it just means that I don't know what it means. Let me look at the box.
Pieces of
There's not human in it. It just means. Let me see.
Well, if it's human grade, wouldn't that mean
That
that
just
there's
means
pieces of
that
human?
here, all natural crunchy biscuits.
Sure, I said human grade ingredients.
Human
That could be
grade treats
taken
for
2
dogs.
ways. Yeah,
Human grade treats for dogs.
like, because okay, so now we know there's 2 different grades. There's pet animal grade and human grade food.
And it's made with peanut butter and banana.
All right.
Huh.
So we'll see what they have to say about that next week.
Yeah, well, they seem to like them.
All right, they behave for them, huh?
Yeah. But they usually only get at most 1 to 2, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. That's all they get.
Yeah, because they don't get a lot of exercise because they're not on a farm, you know.
No, they don't get a lot of running around except when I take them to the dog park.
Yeah.
But they go for daily walks.
Yep. So they get a good amount, but not enough to eat a whole bunch of treats.
Right. When we go to the dog park, they run around a lot.
Well, they got that poodle and Labrador. They're Labradoodles, anybody who's
Right.
watching.
Yeah.
And those are both very active dogs.
Yeah. And they're still puppies. I mean, 1.5 and 2.5. They're still puppies.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
energy.
Look at her. She's so calm sitting behind you. That's Cassidy, everybody. She's
She
so
thinks-
calm.
Just stands on the furniture like a cat.
Like, it's true. She is
She's
on there
back,
like a,
on the back of the couch.
yeah. Yeah, looking out the window. Yep. Well, she's an observer. She's highly sensitive. Yeah. And
She
did
is.
she got a pink bandana this time?
Say hi.
Let me see your bandana. Yeah, it's pink. And
Yeah, pink. Hi there. Oh, that's Callie. Did you hear that meow? Oh, that looked like a mean scowl, Callie. She's trying to get you? Yeah. She said, like, she got me this morning. She got you this morning. And she got me all over. She got you all over. I think those are called kisses. No, it's called getting me.
I got her, I guess.
But Callie, you look healthy. She said, I feel good. Oh, awesome. But I still think you should fuck off. Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Okay. Isn't she something?
I know. I love them because they don't worry about your feelings,
She's
animals.
staring at me, watching me talk to you.
And that's
Here, look
stare
at her.
with-
Look at her.
There's a scowl too. She's like,
Can
son
you
of
see
a.
her?
I
Can you
can,
see
yeah.
her?
It's a scowl. It's like, son of a bitch. What they're talking of. Fuck.
Fucking talking about me and shit.
They're talking shit about me. What the shit? No, and she's gonna try to get me, and she ain't gonna get me. Oh,
Sounds
she
like a
did.
cat-
She did
sounds like a
say,
cat attitude.
yeah, she did say, I'll scratch her. She said that. She's like, I'll scratch her. But she's family. Callie is family. She's going
Big
nowhere.
panther work.
Hmm.
Big panther work.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Yeah.
Just panther work. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just standing here by you. Looking at you.
She's still saying, she's like, big panther, you fuck off. She still is like, she's hearing about your big panther work, but she still is like, you fuck off. That's what we worked on with Callie. She's doing big panther work. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's kind of like not really Mother Teresa work, but it's like just work that is inconsistent with being ornery and hitting people and messing, scratching people and chasing
Trying
the other
not to
cat.
be a jerk.
Yeah, trying not to be the jerk, like just processing anxiety for people and things, just, serving. And so she does it. She kind of, she'll like scowl about it, but she's like, all right, yeah, so that's one of her jobs, is to do big panther work, because it's mutually exclusive to being a total bitch.
Which is usually what she does.
But if you've watched another episode, many months ago, she had a tough life, and the person who saved her, wrapped her up in his jacket, died within the last year, went off and didn't come back because he died, and she just went, everybody fuck off at that point. And so she got really, she wasn't Miss Nicey Nice in the first place, but that just put her over the edge. So now she does big panther work, and she's looking good. I mean, and you heard it, she got kisses, so she let somebody, hold her, and so she's healing, but
She came to me.
wow.
She came to me and wanted kisses and cuddles. So I obliged, and then she does that. She's crazy.
She is. She is. She's never gonna be Miss Congeniality. No, she's never. She's never gonna be Miss Congeniality. But if we can get her where she's not in that heart pain, that space where she's just like, I want to give up, and I hate everybody, and I hate everything, which is where she was. What, 6 months ago, 5 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we did a trauma clearing on Callie. It's what we did.
I think more than one.
I think because we did one that was private, and
Right.
and we did one in the very beginning when Holly was first a client. Yeah, I believe. So yeah, we did more than one, which is like with people too. It's layers. some, because this cat had numerous events occur that would kill a person, being abandoned, being hit, and then having her savior pass away. So I think if a human had those three things in their life, they too would be like, no more. That's my point of view. Yeah. What am I'm perceiving such sadness right now. It's not mine. Okay. Not mine. Bye. Is it Callie? Oh yeah, it is Callie. Callie, what's going on? Oh, baby. She said, I miss Fred. That was her savior, her human who saved her. Where is he, Callie? We talked about it. He left his body. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Oh, that's okay then. He can leave his body. Tree time is good. Okay. Okay. Are you okay now, Callie? Yeah, I just forgot for a moment. I was like, where's Fred? Why is he not here? And then I got sad because I thought he was sick again. But then you said he dropped his body. So that's so much better. Okay. I go now. All right, good. Oh, interesting. They do too. They forget like we do too. Like if we have a tragedy, we wake up and we think that person is still there, or we still have to go to that job or whatever. And then you wake up a little more and you're like, oh no, things have changed, So the same thing happens with the animals. They have moments where they forget when they've had trauma and loss, and then they get reminded and they're like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So maybe that's why she was being such a bitch before. Yeah. Yeah. And when it goes to YouTube, it's marked for not for children. So we can't swear on it. I could just see that, right?
Parental advisory.
Yeah, I could just see that, like kids swearing, like "fuck off, bitch," and they'd be like, "Where did you learn that?" And they'd be like, "Animal Messages on YouTube."
That Julie lady.
That Julie, they'd be like, because parents would think, "Oh, Animal Messages. Here, watch this. This should be fun." It's about animals. You like animals. And then after about a couple hours, the kids swearing, "Motherfucker."
So is that where animals learn swear words from their humans like kids do?
I bet.
That's why Chico, one of his first words to me was cabron, which means bastard in Spanish, but he didn't say cabrona, which would be me because I'm female. So he would say cabron. And I said, what makes you say that? And he says, it feels good when I say it. So I tried it and I'm like, cabron. And I'm like, it does. It kind of pushes your shoulders back. It does feel good. But he had heard it so much where he had been before. Said with oomph. So yeah, they misidentify even the swear words. But yeah, and if we even think them and never actually say them, they still pick them up because they're reading our minds.
Okay.
So you could have a family that's like, we don't swear, we say fudge and sugar and all that stuff. But it's like, if you swear in here, if the man walks out the door and the woman in her head is like, motherfucking bastard, the dog hears it. The dog gets it. There's no secrets from your pets. Thank God not a lot of other people can hear them because they will bust you out. They know everything because they read your mind. And yeah, it's lucky that there's just not a lot of people like me, because then they'd be telling your secrets to everybody. Because they would be, but they don't really think they're secrets. It's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a big judgment about different things. But oh yeah, they'll tell me when certain people like to drink a lot of beer or wine, or somebody's crying all the time, or that stuff that you wouldn't want anybody, sometimes even in your house, to know about, much less outside of your house. But the animal knows. The animal totally totally knows. And so they'll, yeah, so those will be like in private sessions, but I don't, like last week, there's a few times I didn't say things
Yeah.
because they were private. The animals were telling me private stuff and was like, no, I'm not going to say that and put it out because it's going to be on YouTube. And it's like, no.
Well, me and my pups have an understanding.
Yeah, you
It-
do?
We do. It says what happens in the house stays in the house.
Do they know what that means?
I hope so.
Cassidy, do you know what happens in the house stays in the house? No. What? That means you're not supposed to tell anybody. She said nobody listens. It's okay.
Well, you're already the only one that would know now.
That's
You're the
right.
only one.
That's right. So
That's
far,
true.
it's true. So far, let's start coming out of the woodwork. Hopefully, because it would be great if that was kind of mainstream animal communication. We cut through like trying to figure out what's going on with the animal. We just cut right through it,
Yeah.
and then like, because the dogs are pack animals, they want to please you.
Yeah.
So once it's explained, once I understand what their point of view, and then I explain to a Patrick's, then they generally adjust if they can overcome their own instincts, they do adjust. Now Farley's got some instincts that's like Mr. Party Animal. He's,
Pretty much.
yeah, so you might not be able to overcome them, just like humans, like can't change your personality. Sometimes you shift it a little bit, but not the whole thing. No, I don't think your dogs have told any secrets other than the treats.
Okay.
They talk about the treats. That's it. No.
So this is interesting what happened this week. So I normally keep the puppies, Farley and cats, in the kitchen, and I got a gate that goes across the whole kitchen. So a couple of times this week, Farley's been able to figure out how to get out. And he greets me at the door. But Cassidy knows that they're supposed to stay in the kitchen when I'm gone. She doesn't come out. She stays in the kitchen. And because she hasn't been greeting me at the door like he does. And so even though he found a way out, she could follow him out. She doesn't do it.
Mhm.
She's been staying in the kitchen.
But she's very emotionally sensitive. All she wants to do is please. She has anxiety as far as, oh no. She's probably telling Farley, oh no, don't do that. Oh no. Because that's her personality, She's like, oh, Farley, what have you done? I'm not gonna get involved in this. This is nothing but trouble. That's Cassidy's personality.
But it's not like a
Farley-
yell at him. It's not like a yell at him or anything. It's just like, what are you doing out?
But with Farley, Mr. Party Animal, he's like, what can I do? Where can I go? What new stuff can I explore? You gotta get a bigger gate.
It's a big gate. He just figured out how to push open one side to get out. So
I'm sure
it's
he
already
did.
it's already a 15-foot gate.
Yeah.
So and it's 5 feet high, not 5 feet high, maybe 3 feet high.
Yeah.
So
Farley. You're smelling
kinda-
stuff? I know. So what's going on with the gate in the kitchen? You don't like kitchen? He said, I don't like kitchen. Oh, what do you like? Couch. Oh, okay. But my house, he says, something, but my house is my house. Oh. So the whole house is his house.
okay.
Ah. What about the guy? It's not his house, it's my house. That gives you some insight.
Okay.
That's okay. We're kind of a fork in the road, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. Well, Patrick might nip it in the bud. Because he's going like, if this is my house, it's not the guy's house.
Yeah,
So you and Cassidy are his pack mates.
yeah. Well, the only reason I keep them in the kitchen is just so they're safe. I don't want him
Right.
getting into something like chew a cord or something, so. Like I don't want him chewing like an electric cord or something if he gets out. So, and that's the only reason for the gates is just keep him safe.
Huh. He still keeps telling me, it's my house. It's my house. Okay. My house. It's my house. Because I'm asking him, can you be safe in the house? And he just responds with, it's my house. Okay. Well, you won't get any mice this fall in the house. Because if he's loose.
Mhm. Yeah, I've never had mice here.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
And you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Because he'll like, boop.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, we don't want any mice. No mice.
No mice. But if he's exploring the whole house,
Mhm.
yeah. I understand that, Farley. He's saying it's my house. It's my house. Why don't you understand that? And I'm like, I understand that, Farley. So there's something there. Maybe next week we'll explore that where he's just adamant that it's his house, but I have a feeling it means more than I'm not getting the meaning of that. Like I'm not getting his message. I'm hearing his words, but I'm not getting the message. Do you mean territory? He just keeps repeating my house, my house, my house. So yeah. So Farley will, like the counselor of humans, our time is almost up. Let's make an appointment for next week. And you're like, what the hell? We're in the middle of something. Yeah. So that is interesting. Yep. Yeah, he's hard to contain because he's that party animal. And he doesn't like the kitchen. Yeah, and
No.
I asked him what he didn't like about the kitchen, and he just says, I don't like the kitchen. I don't like kitchen. Okay. You'd think the floors he'd like better because they're cooler. Oh, but you have completely cool floors.
Yeah, they're all cool.
Okay.
But
So
there's
then
there's no couches in the kitchen for them to jump on. So he's probably more comfortable out here because he can sleep on a couch.
he said the couch, yeah. And then they can look out the windows.
Look out the windows, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who'd want to not be able to look out the windows? Huh. Well, like I said, Cassidy is fine with it. She's just like, no, this is where I'm supposed to be. Just okay. And that is, she needs something a little more enclosed too, because of her nervous system. Her nervous system can get overstimulated. Whereas Farley, his nervous system is completely different. Okay, I'm gonna bring it to a landing place. Okay, thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye.